Bihar Chief Minister Nitish Kumar has reached the Raj Bhavan. He will be staking claim to form the next government. Top NDA leaders are accompanying Nitish. Nitish will stake claim to form the government, and a grand oath-taking ceremony will be taking place in Patna's Gandhi Maidan tomorrow. Prime Minister Modi, top union ministers, chief ministers of all NDA-ruled states are likely to attend the oath-taking ceremony. I'm going to go straight to Rohit Singh, who's joining me from outside the Raj Bhavan in Patna. So Rohit, the formalities are being completed. Nitish Kumar is currently meeting Governor of Bihar.
Well, yes, what we are learning is that Nitish Kumar has now tendered his resignation after meeting Governor Arif Muhammad Khan, and this is just a formality after he was elected as the leader of the NDA legislature party. And a short while back, just about 7-8 minutes back, Nitish Kumar went to meet inside the Raj Bhavan to meet Arif Muhammad Khan, the governor, and he was flanked by other leaders of the other legislative parties, the political parties who are part of the NDA. Samrat Chaudhary, Vijay Sinha were there, Raju Tiwari of Lok Janshakti Party was there, Praful Manji of Hindustani Awam Morcha. So all the leaders of the other alliance partners were also present. And now what we are learning is that all the alliance partners have also submitted a letter of support in the name of Nitish Kumar to form the next government in Bihar. This is what we are learning, is that Nitish Kumar has not only tendered his resignation but has also staked claim to form the next government in the state, and BJP, LJP, Hindustani Awam Morcha and RLM, all these parties who are part of the NDA have given their letter of support to the Governor Arif Muhammad Khan for the formation of the next government in Bihar with the leadership of Nitish Kumar. So this is what we are breaking here right now, that Nitish Kumar has tendered his resignation, and now the deck is almost all cleared to form the next government in Bihar, as he has also staked claim to form the next government in the state. Back to you.
Rohit, we can safely say that Nitish Kumar has resigned, but the governor has told him to continue because he is the caretaker chief minister tomorrow till the time a new chief minister is going to be appointed or oath-taking happens, and that's going to happen tomorrow, and that will be again Nitish Kumar.
Well, yes, he will be continuing as the caretaker chief minister for the next about 15-16 hours, you can say, till the time at 11:30 tomorrow morning, when Nitish Kumar once again takes oath as the chief minister of Bihar again, and this is for the record 10th time. Till the time happens, till 11:30 tomorrow morning, we can say that Nitish Kumar will be heading the government, will be a caretaker chief minister. Back to you.
So the chief minister will be the caretaker chief minister only for 12 to 16 hours, and then tomorrow at 11:30, 1:30 p.m. Nitish Kumar will be sworn in the presence of the most high-profile leaders that you can think of the entire country. All of them will be in attendance in Patna's Gandhi Maidan. And Rohit, just let's quickly recap for our viewers when Nitish Kumar was sworn in for the first time in November of 2005 to now. How many times has the oath-taking ceremony has happened in Gandhi Maidan? This is the 10th oath-taking ceremony which is going to happen tomorrow.
Well, yes, what we understand is that this is for the third time. If I'm not wrong, correct me if I'm wrong.
Yes.
But 2010, it was Gandhi Maidan where the swearing-in took place. Then in 2015 also, it was the Gandhi Maidan where the swearing-in took place. But 2020, due to COVID, it was not the Gandhi Maidan, but Raj Bhavan where the swearing-in ceremony takes place. Now, this is for the third time in the last 20 years, we can say, that the swearing-in ceremony will be taking place at the iconic and historic Gandhi Maidan. Back to you.
All right, Rohit, we'll keep coming back to you. Remember, in life and in politics, change is the only constant, one would say. But, okay, so the pictures are coming in. Nitish Kumar there as the head of the legislature party of the NDA. As we have been saying, change is the only constant, but can the same be said for Bihar? Well, no. Netas will come and go, but Nitish Kumar is here to stay. For NDA, Nitish hai to mumkin hai. So why is he a political necessity for the NDA? Why is he a political necessity for the state of Bihar? He has won the voters, the trust of the voters, the faith of the voters over the last 20 years that he has been in power with his social engineering and strong welfare schemes. The Biharis see him as a Sushasan Babu, the engineer turned politician who restored governance to Bihar and freed the state from Jungle Raj. Nitish's strength also lies in his old instinct. The instinct is of middle path. In an India increasingly polarized between Hindu nationalism and regional populism, Nitish occupies a space of moderation. He speaks cautiously. He is the quiet Bihari who has ensured generational policy for the women of Bihar. Nitish is a survivor, ensuring that despite multiple political shifts, he remains the chief minister. Today, he is the leader who Biharis are hoping will script the next generation of policy and reforms. Let me bring in the guests who are joining us at this hour. Professor Badri Narayan joins us. We also have Sajjan Kumar. Let me begin with you, Professor Badri Narayan. It's fascinating to see the journey of Nitish Kumar. As journalists, as a journalist from the state, I've covered it very, very closely. I've seen and heard his one-liners, and at the same time, I've always believed that whenever Nitish Kumar comes up with his move, he best announces it in his own way. Okay, Professor Badri Narayan will be joining me shortly. Amitabh Tiwari, please take that question.
No, essentially, clearly, I mean, despite hailing from a community which accounts for just 2.5%, 3% of the population, he has emerged as the champion of Kurmis, the non-Yadav OBCs, EBCs, and also the Mahadalits. Now, these account for a significant amount of population of Bihar's voters, and this gives him just 15% to 20% support, without which no government can be formed in Bihar. And he has proved that for the past 20 years in this election also, he's proved that, because without him, the BJP cannot form the government. His somersaults, what has also done it, that is helped him to keep the two parties, the RJD and BJP, in check. Because he has that, you can say, Brahmastra of sorts, that if pushed to the shove, he can shift allegiance and form government with the other party without having any impact on his personal credibility. So the amount of somersaults he's done has not impacted his personality or credibility to any extent. Correct. So people adore him, whether he's part of Mahagathbandhan or whether he's part of NDA for the past 20 years, largely with NDA. And also, we were talking about the Lalu slogan, or the Lalu poem in the earlier show. So, जब तक रहेगा समोसे में आलू तब तक रहेगा बिहार में लालू. So now for Nitish, I've just attempted something. जब तक है गंगा में पानी, जब तक है गंगा में पानी, तब तक बिहार में नीतीशे की कहानी.
Oh, Gazab.
तब तक बिहार में नीतीशे की कहानी. So,
Chaliye.
I mean, he is the man of the moment. With a
Nitish ki kahani. We are discussing that kahani only of Nitish Kumar. Sajjan Kumar, late Shankarshan Thakur famously said that Nitish's conscience was on call. Every time Nitish somersaulted, he would say it's a conscience call. And so it was conscience on call for Nitish Kumar. But whatever the alliance, look at the popularity of this man. In 2010, he was at the peak of his popularity. 15 years later, he's returning with the same mandate of peak of his popularity when he is seen as an ailing chief minister, not very active, optics-wise.
Yes, Marya, because when you discuss conscience, and that too of a leader, it can be seen from two vantage points. One, the ideological vantage point, which Sankarshan Thakur alluded to, right? A leader hailing from a socialist background, following the path of Lohia and Karpuri Thakur and trying to make a mark. So that was one parameter to have consistency. Another was, more pressing for a leader because his commitment was to the people, and that is not primarily ideological, but the everyday experience of the Biharis, right? And that was something that he gave priority to. So every time he shifted and people called him Palturam. Remember, the conscience was always into question because you try to privilege the ideological parameter. But to Nitish Kumar, it was basically the everyday experience of the people. So when people had to choose between a binary, one something signifying Jungle Raj in popular perception, whether it was or not, but popular perception, and two, a trust, hope, and peaceful and reconciliation. They chose Nitish Kumar because Nitish Kumar signified in everyday experience of overwhelming Bihari something wherein you trust the leader, trust the leadership, right? So that is why Nitish Kumar can swing, can oscillate like a pendulum. But the fact that overwhelming, and right now we are also discussing the same, Biharis, when they feel that it was the everydayness that changed under Nitish Kumar, be it about the law and order, be it about the acidic, acrimonious caste divide, be it about the gendered neglect that Bihar has witnessed, be it about any sign of hope that Bihar has lost in 1990s when entire India was taking off. It was the everydayness that had changed in Bihar. And now also, I think the everydayness is something wherein he still emerges as the most pivotal personality. But I think,
Yes.
Nitish Kumar has to leave a legacy of catapulting the degree of aspiration.
And
Bihar cannot.
that's
Yes,
where this tenure becomes important.
exactly.
Biharis and Bihar cannot speak about Bijli Sadak Pani anymore. The state is
Exactly.
demanding opportunities. The Biharis want to move beyond status quo. They have given 15 years to Lalu, 20 years plus for Nitish Kumar. They are demanding opportunities at home. And that's where the role of Nitish Kumar becomes very, very crucial, Amitabh Tiwari. While we say that he's a necessity for whichever the political party, but this is an opportunity for the center and for the JDU in Bihar that they ensure the state develops, that the opportunities are created, that there are more industries at home in Bihar.
Yeah, clearly. I mean, after eradicating most of the structural problems which Bihar has been facing, as you mentioned, road, sadak, bijli, pani, infrastructure, now I think in this term, the legacy of Nitish and Modi combined will have to be defined by the amount of job creation they bring to the table. Bihar has a very highly talented human capital. The ITES industry can thrive here. It also has huge scope for agro-processing industry with agriculture as its backbone. So I think in this term, with the support of the central government, Bihar and Nitish Kumar, or rather the Nitish Kumar government, will be focusing on employment generation. And that's perhaps will add what is a missing piece in his entire legacy of bringing about a significant turnaround in the fortunes of Bihar, right from the dark ages, let's say, of 1990 to 2005 to a 2005 to 2025, a very prosperous Bihar, a Bihar where uh, people have aspirations and are ambitious and want to join the path of development of the country, wherein the goal of the prime minister is to make India a developed country by 2047. Bihar has to significantly contribute. Without
Absolutely.
contribution, it
I
is
mean,
very, very
Bihar
difficult.
cannot continue to be a Bimadu state, Sajjan Kumar. And Biharis, when they say that, we take pride in little, the Biharis are hardworking, but they are also exposed to the entire world outside. So they are demanding reference point should change. It cannot be what happened in 1990s. Bihar's reference point has to be the neighboring states, which are growing at much faster pace.
Yes, precisely, and that is one of the frustration of the Biharis is that while under Nitish Kumar, Bihar witnessed a paradigm shift, but that paradigm shift is always when the reference is Lalu's period, 1990 to 2005, right? But rest of the country has witnessed such a tectonic growth, particularly the southern and the western states, and even our neighboring state of UP and Jharkhand. And now you see you have act and look east policy, not just to northeast, but also to Odisha. Now, the expectation is that there should be act and look Bihar policy. And reference point has to be the rest of India. It cannot be treated as a low aspiration state when you give something more, right, to the previous regime and claim that Bihar is getting more and more. Every 3 out of 5 Bihari is going to be under 25 years of age. It's going to be one of the youngest stage, not only now, but also in future, right? And therefore, it is their aspiration. It is their hope that should witness the governance. I wish that Bihar should start witnessing a reverse migration not only of the semi-skilled and unskilled, but also the skilled laborers
Absolutely.
like us.
That
Right.
will be
And
certainly the real paradigm shift that we are hoping for. Amitabh Tiwari and Sajjan Kumar, really appreciate your time. We are being joined by N.K. Singh, the chairman of the 15th Finance Commission now. He's himself a proud Bihari. Mr. Singh, really appreciate your time. Our state has witnessed a landslide victory for a chief minister who has been in power for 20 years. He will be sworn in for the 10th time tomorrow. So when you look at the return of Nitish Kumar with the same mandate that he had in 2010, 15 years ago, what are your thoughts, sir?
Well, my thoughts, as you say, as a proud Bihari, which I would like and aspire to be, it has been my quest to see Bihar's economic development over a long period of time. I've written books on it, I've written articles. I've represented Bihar in the upper house of parliament for 6 years at a time when Nitish Kumar was the chief minister from the JDU, and we had an NDA which had a combination of JDU and the BJP acting in tandem. It was also a great moment when lots of major decisions were taken, but regrettably, during that period, we had an asymmetry in the central government, which was here, and the state government, which was aspirational. That has now changed to the win-win situation for Bihar, both for the central government and for the state government. Indeed, this is one of those proud moments when one can say India cannot become a developed country till Bihar also becomes a developed state. The development of Bihar and the development of India have a symbiotic relationship.
Certainly.
Several prime ministers have told me that Bihar must develop to join the mainstream of the growth matrix for India. And those are the thoughts of the fact that the voters have given a resounding mandate for continuity, for trust, for development, and invest a lot of their hopes and aspirations in the future of Bihar.
Absolutely,
so those
Mr.
are my
N.K. Singh.
thoughts on this moment.
When you speak about the economic development, because that certainly is going to be the big challenge for Nitish Kumar, Bihar faces multi-dimensional poverty. It's a state from where which has the highest level of migration as well. The challenges are multifold. I want you to, join us, perhaps share your thoughts on this debate which is ongoing with regards to what happened in the run-up to the polls when 10,000 rupees was transferred directly into the hands of the women of Bihar. Many saw that as a freebie. As an economist, do you see this as a freebie, or would you say that Bihar should be viewed completely from a different prism? The reference points for the state should be different given the challenges that the state faces.
Let me put it this way to you. You have raised some important issues, Marya. Let me comment on 3 important points that you have made. First, I think the sharp question on whether I see this, these resources and the money given to the women as a kind of a freebie. To put it in a perspective, I have taken account of the figures published by India Today itself, but even moving beyond India Today, inclusive of the 10,000 rupees, which, by the way, has not been given. It is conditional for enabling them to set up some gainful activity. All that and the promises amount to just 58,000 crores a year. India Today's estimates, which I have right in front of me, amount to 53,000 crore a year. The fiscal space available in Bihar enables these commitments to be met. Second, as far as this women is concerned, let us not overlook the fact that this was an ongoing livelihood program, rural livelihood program of the World Bank, which was initiated several years ago. And this was a continuation of that same program. The World Bank has put in the money, the World Bank will be auditing it. These activities are completely consistent with the mandate and the project which was given at that time. The timing, of course, that's a latitude which ruling governments always have. This is completely consistent with the Model Code of Conduct because this is not a new scheme. This is an ongoing scheme. Surely nobody expects that the Model Code of Conduct would result in the ongoing development activity to come to a grinding halt. Second, let me comment on the migration issue, which you have mentioned. This word palayan has acquired a pejorative context. But there are two types of migration. There is the pull factor and there is a push factor. I've always held the view that a lot of Biharis seek opportunities outside Bihar, particularly in recent years, not out of compulsion, but by exercising options. Options for better life quality, options for higher income,
Absolutely,
options
sir.
for
I
climbing
agree
up
with
the
you. Thank you so much, N.K. Singh. Always pleasure listening to you, sir, and your thoughts on Bihar. You have been a proud Bihari like me as well. So tomorrow is the oath-taking ceremony of Nitish Kumar, who will be sworn in for the 10th time. Bihar will be witnessing history and at a place which has witnessed history and has scripted history, which is Gandhi Maidan. That's all from me. I'll be seeing you at 10. Thanks so much for watching.